Tentacles and testicles! Welcome everyone to episode 1 of the Unhinged podcast! I am here with my co-host, Hermes, from the Vtuber agency Mythos. She is a ball of chaos, and she's insufferable, which is why she's perfect for this fucking podcast. How are you doing, Hermes?
I do want to take just a quick moment to backtrack a second here, rewind. I go by the greatest goddess ever, the most humble goddess ever, the most truthful and amazing. Did I already say amazing? I don't care. It's there. It's times 2. Yeah, so I noticed that you forgot about those, but no, the rest of it is definitely great.
I'm glad you agree with the insufferable part. Editor, cut out all the praises. Anyway, on to the topic at hand. Today we're talking about the unhinged downfall of Twitch.
Yeah, he needed my amazing foresight, godly insight as somebody who's watched the rise and fall and rise and fall and rise and fall and rise and fall of man multiple times. He needed my just masterful insight. Yeah, true. Anyways, continue. Yeah.
So the true story is I did not need her, okay? She does not need to be here. She serves very little purpose, other than I think she'll make a fantastic co-host to match my level of chaos. There will be growing pains, because as it is right now, neither of us can stand each other, but I feel like we have, it'll be some good character development, and we'll just basically sit here and watch the world burn. Like, this is the format that I desired. Enjoy the brain rot content. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, so actually, what happened was he was pretty much begging in my DMs. He's like, "Oh my gosh, please, Hermes, I'm worthless without you. I need you."
Okay, all right. No leaking DMs. Okay, let's go. Okay, we have a no leaking DMs policy. Twitch also has a similar policy, which is why they never released the DMs of Dr. Disrespect inappropriately messaging a minor, and therefore releasing him onto the world as a terror. It's a very interesting strategy that they have.
Yeah, that's a whole the Dr. Dick disrespect situation.
Did you call him the Dr. Dick?
The Dick respect. Get it right, okay?
Dr. disrespected a lot of minors. What can I say?
Yeah, and now you're getting into the laws of fucking America, because
first of all, I don't want to talk about laws of fucking in America, okay? It's getting very complicated down there, and I don't want to think about it.
That's why I don't leave my house. That's why I play video games. I close the doors.
Yeah. Goddess of wandering doesn't wander anymore.
Dude, that's what 5,000 years of humanity, man.
She's seen too much.
You don't know. You don't know what I've been through, man.
Yeah.
It's called Twitch, escapism.
Yeah, that's life. Twitch. So my journey on the internet started off with the internet being escapism. Now real life is the escapism. This is how far we've come.
Yeah, because the internet became fucking mainstream, and then all the other fucking people out there that were all like, look at these freaks. They're going on the internet. What nerds? What freaks? What misfits? We don't like them. And then us misfits were all just like, yeah, that's great. We love the internet. Go ahead and name us whatever you want. We really don't care. We're just going to be here doing our own thing. And then the rest of the fucking internet, thanks Zuckerberg and Facebook, love that, came in, and they were like, oh my gosh, this internet thing is great. Wow, we're just gonna conveniently forget that we ever bastardized all the people that originally joined the internet, and now we're gonna try to force them to conform again. Yeah,
cool how that happened. We literally witnessed the rise and fall of a civilization over the course of a decade on the internet. Kind of crazy. Speed running corruption and shit. We're loving that. Anywho, Twitch recently released an entire new enforcement notes and clarifications segment on their terms of service, which is the inspiration for this. Did you see the enforcement?
Yeah. We're still in the introduction.
Lack of enforcement? So we are still in the introduction because one of us, both of us can't shut up. Anyway, so this podcast will be formatted topic based, okay? Because I feel like if we're left to our own devices, it will result in a chaos sludge that will never ever get anywhere. So each episode is going to be a specific freaking topic, and this one is Twitch enforcement, their new policies, their downfall, the rise and fall of Twitch. We're going to be going balls deep into all that shiz, and unfortunately I am not here alone. Don't sound so proud.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
So anyway,
I'm very proud.
The new enforcement policies came out about Twitch, but I personally always view Twitch's enforcement policies as advertiser fuel.
Advertiser fuel.
I have become so disassociated with the idea of Twitch actually trying to do anything positive. I completely fell down the conspiracy rabbit hole at this point, and I think that Twitch is just living there to suck on the schlongs of advertisers and make believe that they're not violating humanitarian rights or the Geneva Convention on their streams every week.
Yeah, actually, I planned on coming in here and playing devil's advocate, but actually,
Wait,
you can record this. You can catch me live 4K right now. I actually agree, like, partially with that sentiment, because, like, but probably not the reason that the internet wants me to agree with that reason.
Okay, I'm getting a little worried here. I figured you'd be a good person to whack my head against, because you also don't have like a mainstream way of thinking. You see, most people when they compliment you, you say thank you for the compliment. You're just like, you didn't suck my toes enough in that compliment.
Oh, whoa. We don't give out toe suckies that easily. Don't get that. No. You need at least 1 full year of consistent everyday praise before you even get to look at the toesies. Okay?
Hermes,
okay,
I'm sorry, I apologize. What? We will never be, okay? We will never be. You can drop it now. I don't want to try to lead you on here. You have no chance, is what I'm saying.
See, internet, look at me, guys. One-on-one. We're going to forget him a second.
Her eyes are up there.
This is what we call deflecting. It means he's actually thinking about being with me, but he can't because I'm too much for him. It's the whole theory of, like, I can fix her, but the reality is you can't fix me. You like the idea of fixing me, but it's not gonna happen. It will just
at least you know you have problems. I didn't hear anything you said. I was staring at your voluptuous VTuber model, and
yeah, which thankfully is covered enough where it's not gonna get me banned.
Oh, what a fantastic segue into the enforcement notes and clarifications policies, which is the topic of the video.
Yeah. So, okay, wait, hold on. No. Rewind real quick. We're actually putting a note on this. We're putting a note on this real quick. So, listen, the writing was on the wall the moment Dan Clancy came into Twitch, because obviously I don't even know what What's His Nuts name was before Dan Clancy. Like, did Twitch even have like an overlord? They didn't. He was like sailing on yachts or whatever. Who knows what rich people do nowadays? But when Dan Clancy came in and
rich people try to sell shitty chocolate to children. Apparently.
That's a different topic.
We'll save the Mr. Beast episode for a future episode. All right, don't worry.
But when Dan Clancy came in and was all straight up like, hey guys, listen, like, we want to make sure Twitch is around for another 20 years, instantly advertisers. Of course, advertisers. Like, that's advertisers spend lucrative sums, bohu bucks of money on shit and things. YouTube already did it. We're walking the same path. I don't know why people are shocked here. YouTube already did this once. We saw the adpocalypse. So yes, of course ads were going to start fucking bending Twitch over, because we all want to have a job in 20 years, right? So we got to bend, we either bend the knee to advertisers or we take 7-day vacations.
Listen,
whatever.
I love how 50% of people go to Twitch at this point for the porn. It's either the porn that's being streamed on the website, or it's the actual website getting ass blasted by advertisers and regulations. So I wanted to go through the new regulations real quick. I also wanted to talk about why this enforcement probably will not change anything on the website, because, again, I think this is all optics. The website has been known for a very, very long time for a very selective enforcement. I've done the research. I've done the deep dive. But
dude, somebody
wouldn't get banned on Twitch because he was famous, okay? Like...
Yeah, like, I don't even think it has to be famous at this point. Like, dude, call back to the girl that literally had sex on Twitch and got a 7-day ban. Like,
dude, yes! Like, that was on the policy. Why do you think that now that you release a new enforcement policy, it's gonna somehow retroactively undo that? It was on the policy, okay? No having sex on stream, okay? Like, bro, holy shit. She does that, she gets a 7-day ban. 7-day ban! Yeah. That's basically free advertisement.
Dude, that's a vacation. Yeah,
it's free advertisement, because then you get plastered all over the internet as the girl that had sex on stream, and everyone's like, holy shit, I want to see a girl have sex on Twitch.
Yeah, it came back. It came full back. Oh yeah, speaking of, fun fact. So one of the lovely goddesses in my company, Apollo. She had.
What do you mean? Well, Nani?
Nah, she got thwapped. She got thwapped for 7 days for humping the world.
See, and you know what? And you know what? She just got advertisement by you for getting banned. Getting banned on Twitch is advertisement.
Oh, everybody loves a good story.
I feel like it's kind of hilarious because the Twitch thought epidemic is awesome. I love how every month or so you have a whole new Twitch meta that shows up of different people finding ways to sexualize their content and just skirt around the policies one way or another.
Yeah.
You know, it's like do you remember the time
100%.
where they would play video games standing, like wearing a bikini with a mirror behind them so you could see both their boobs and their butts at the same time?
Yeah.
Which honestly, it's like you need a PhD in like physics to come up with shit like that.
True, I agree with the ingenuity, and I respect the fuck out of it, but still fuck them, because leave my video games out of this. Because now, suddenly they're like, oh my gosh, like, video games are bad. And I'm like, dude, let's just move on from this mentality I've been dealing with in my entire life. Like,
so
leave my video games alone.
This isn't even, I don't even blame the people that are exploiting Twitch. I blame Twitch for letting itself get exploited.
Yeah, and that's like human nature. I know there's like a lot of talk on the X platform, as I like to say, that it's not. That's a whole different conversation. It's X. We use the word X here. That's the vocabulary. Anyways,
X looks like a porn site. Like when you look at the app on the phone, you just see like a big X. Like, with a black background, and it's like, brother, dude, Elon. But anyway, that's a topic for another day.
Oh, yeah, we can have a whole Elon topic, too. Oh, great, this will be fun.
Well,
yeah.
What's to talk about? That dude makes rational sense 99% of the time his mouth open.
True. He practically is a god. Like, he almost has reached god status with his he drips words of wisdom to the world, and hops around.
My favorite thing, in general, I think fandoms are just the new brand of cults. It's like they rebranded cults and turned them into fandoms. It's like the Elon Musk teat suckers out there. Like those guys are so awesome. Like imagine having your entire life and perspective on the world just completely following one person's perspective. And it's not just Elon. Yeah. It's anyone. Yeah. Especially celebrities. You have celebrities out there and it's like 1 second they're jiggling their booty on a fucking movie, all right, and then the next second they're telling you about political issues and who to vote for, and it's like, yes, I will definitely be taking your advice in this scenario, but it works. No, influence, like, it's weird that like something that I never realized until now, more so, the power of influence. Like, at first it was just like, oh yeah, people have influence, that's fine and dandy, I get it. Like, you look up to somebody and you have a subconscious bias in favor of their views, or vice versa. But like it became it's like nuclear weaponized at this point with the internet, right? Like, it's one thing if you're like the top dog in your like Bodunk town of 100, but now people can be top dog with like millions and millions of people, and all it takes is for me to be like, fuck Taku, yeah, that guy's a bitch. And then all of a sudden, people are like, why would you use me? Why would I be your example? Okay, you could have picked anyone. You could have picked anyone.
You're right. I could have. There's so many terrible people in the world. I could have picked
and I am not one of them, right?
Oh, wow, that's wild. Anyway, so back to the topic at hand.
Was I muted or?
Yeah, nobody heard anything.
No. Just wait until you get your first allegations made against you. You're not gonna sound so fucking pretty.
You know what's actually funny? I'm surprised I haven't got canceled yet.
Bro,
truthfully,
you've only been like streaming for like a week, okay?
Yeah. Oh, well, clearly you don't pay attention to my content then, because I've dropped some hot takes and...
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, anyway, definitely check out Hermes. She will be linked in the description as my co-host of the Unhinged podcast, which will probably have a very long lifespan and not get instantly annihilated. But back to Twitch's enforcements of policies. Again, I wanted to go through all the policy changes that they made, talk about why it doesn't really matter.
Yep.
Can't wait until we have Dan Clancy on our Unhinged podcast.
Oh my gosh, if we get Dan Clancy, well, because here's the thing, like...
You know the first thing I'm going to say to Dan Clancy? The first thing I'm going to tell him? My first question. My first
hi
query.
And wink?
I will not wink! I will tell him with all seriousness in my voice, Dan Clancy.
Hot.
No, not hot. Nice mustache, but
hey, there you go.
If someone shows terrorist propaganda on the platform which violates the policies, why doesn't that person get banned? If they are specifically Hasan. That would be my question.
Yeah.
That would be my question.
Like,
Listen, nothing personal. I just think that policies need to be enforced in order for them to actually have any form of power. And if you're not going to enforce your policies, then what is your power?
Yeah, like, and here's the thing.
That's why whenever I see these new policy rollouts, I'm just like, bro, you already had policies that you weren't enforcing. Why would you introduce more policies to not enforce?
Yeah, well, here's gonna be hot take number 652 on this thing. Like, so here's the thing about society, though. Like, rules aren't really for the top 1%. Like, come on, we're not fooling ourselves with that, right? Like, rules, laws, governance, it's more for the masses, which, don't get me wrong, is important because, as Twitch also kind of unintentionally pointed out, like, remember the drama when, like, they actually, like, pulled back on, like, the nudity in general, and they were like, we trust our community not to abuse their flexibility with the nudity policy. And literally day one, like, art was number one.
No,
they were
they were like, freaking... That's another wonderful example where Twitch comes out and is like, yo, guys, fantastic news. We have decided to crack down on nudity on Twitch by only allowing it as artistic nudity. And then everyone became an artistic nudist. It's like all the artistic porn stars started really making some banger content on Twitch.
And I think, you know what? At the end of the day, I think...
Watch this banana disappear.
I'm a professional banana eater.
Eater.
You just relax your throat, guys. That's it. It's
I was talking
when you're trying to min-max.
Throat.
Yeah, you're min-maxing how to eat bananas. It's you just take it all in at once.
From both ends. Banana spit roast.
Real professionals. And I think, like, anywho, okay, back a second. Like, I think the biggest problem, because like obviously Twitch started off as like a video gaming platform, and I'm a gamer, and I respect that and appreciate that because there is a wide range of video games. So obviously I like horror games, and horror games tend to have dark themes and shit like that. Boobs, yes, nudity, yup, and like just gore, and it sucks, and gore and blood. It sucks when you're like sitting there, especially like I feel it more on the YouTube side, the bless editors and their existence. But like it's like, oh my gosh, I say the S word, and I don't. What's the censored YouTube version of that? The
S word. Listen, as a professional in saying slurs, yourself. I don't even know what the S word is.
You're unlifing yourself.
Are you seriously censoring yourself on the Unhinged podcast? It's called suicide, goddammit.
I know.
Suicide. Ending your own life.
Internet, this is why you never be considerate. The moment you try
You're trying to prevent me from getting demonetized? Bro, I just mentioned his name and the dude's gonna pop out of the woodwork and copyright me again, okay?
Yeah,
I have nothing to fear, okay?
You know, valid point. Yeah. I mean, but this is whatever. You're right. Why would I even be considerate?
Unbelievable.
You're right, damn.
Unbelievable.
Shit, you're right.
Tune into your narcissism a little more. Come on.
Where's
all that ego?
Where is the? Oh my god! Am I getting grilled on my ego right now? Right now, really? Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness!
Well, anyway, while you flounder around trying to think of a comeback, which you inevitably won't be able to think of, let me help you out here. So the new enforcement notes.
Thank you.
It says, when evaluating reports for sexual conduct, attire is just one factor we will use in making a determination on whether conduct is acceptable. So that's pretty good. Obviously, it's not all about the attire. It's about the level of content, right? Someone could be fully clothed, dressed like a nun, but if they're fucking ear slurping ASMR, dildo inserting content,
I've seen.
You know.
Yeah, none is a fetish. Yep. Yep.
Thank you for your input. The next one is, we recommend streamers wear attire that would be publicly appropriate for the context, with the location and activity they would be broadcasting, which is hilarious because people do like fucking yoga streams wearing a thong, and it's like, hey, that's appropriate for the nude yoga coming to Twitch, right?
Well, that's how they 100% got around the bikini thing, right? Like, if you're in a bikini and you're on a beach, you're obviously doing swimwear. So especially, like, the swimwear is such a gray area, right? Like, what's the difference between swimwear and lingerie? Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Literally zero. It's just this is deemed appropriate by some cavemen in society, and that's deemed inappropriate by other cavemen in society. So if I'm, like, again, the reason why the wording of these rules are so bullshit is, let's say I decide to stream at a nudist colony, okay? Then the attire appropriate for where I am in public is naked. So
That's
suddenly
awesome.
that becomes allowed on Twitch, right?
Chat, that is so amazing. I'm going to push that to HQ. I'm going to be like, hey, listen, I have a great idea.
Okay,
How about Mythos,
I didn't bring you on this
nudity
podcast
colony?
to get banned by your VTuber agency. This was not the plan.
Oh. No, see, you're speed running the ban. Freaking HQ is going to get a whole bunch of ats, and he's going to be like, what the fuck happened? And he's going to watch this, and he's going to be like, I'm instantly going to get a bunch of text messages. When you fucking talk to Nux, why are you there? Why are you, do you, no.
So the truth is, you'll find this surprising, but most normal people that have, what's it called? A frontal cortex, they recognize that all the people that come at me to try to cancel me and call me all these bullshit allegations crap, like, it's really coming from nowhere. Like, people that actually have reading comprehension recognize that there isn't actually a source to claims. It's just kind of people that, I guess, don't like me.
Chat.
But it's okay.
Oh, wait, we're not live. People.
Did you just talk to chat? Not live?
Listen,
oh my god.
Yes. 07's in chat for Nux Taku, please chat. Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's Nuxanor. Nux Taku's dead. Anyway, the next one is the attire policy applies to VTubers in the same way it applies to other streamers, which is ironic because VTubers wearing normal attire. Yeah, sure. All right.
Well, and
how are the buttons on your suit holding up?
Yeah, well, listen. Yeah.
God's strongest soldiers.
Yeah. God. Yeah, they are mighty little warriors down there.
They're so brave. Anyway, the next rule: genitalia, buttocks, hips, female presented nipples, which is a term, and underbust must be covered.
I
at
love
all
how
times.
they specified females. Oh, I'm surprised that didn't get more flack.
Honestly, it's just blatant sexism. I think that I think that men and women should be able to go topless. This is disgusting
exactly.
Shit.
I agree.
Must be covered
As a female,
at all times
I agree.
on general streams. These guidelines apply to VTuber models, but not video game characters, including those uploaded into games such as VR chat.
Yeah.
This is so bullshit. It's insane. You know, VTubers and VR chat are basically the same thing, just running on a different software. Like, they are the same thing.
Well,
you're gonna have these fucking public orgies on VR chat now, but it's gaming, so it's okay.
Yeah, like, and that's the thing. Like, there's been a lot of spicy conversation about that. Understandably so, right? Like, because VTube models are not cheap. So, like, okay, let's reel back just a second. Like, we understand that Twitch is a 13+ website. They are trying to cater to advertisers.
True.
Sexual content is a very, very, very touchy subject in one of their biggest advertisers. America, we love our violence, but damn, if there's a titty, hold the phone. So that I get. I understand the business side of what they're trying to accomplish in this rule.
Do you?
However,
do you fully understand it? Because I think that
it's about money.
Well, it's definitely about money. I think it's more about public perception kind of thing. Like, you realize
because advertisers.
Every 4-year-old will turn on the smart TV in their living room, and on the bottom there's Twitch. And if you open Twitch and it's fucking plastered with titties, I don't know if that'll exactly do Amazon good.
Oh no, it won't. It'll piss off the shareholders, which will fucking bail. It'll cause
that's one thing.
Advertisers
also,
will peace out.
You realize that when Twitch gets advertisers, the advertisers don't just say, I want you to promote my ad on your website. They literally choose the category that they want the ad to be promoted on. So if they segregate all the hot tubs, like all the nudity on Twitch, all the like sexual content on Twitch to the hot tub section, then advertisers can advertise their products freely on the just chatting section.
Good.
And I think
because like that's good because this is the biggest fucking brain fuck that like skull fuckery that I've come across this entire internet era right now. Like, I'm like, the precursor to this shit was literally television. So how did advertisers handle advertising on television? Oh, they decided what channels they wanted to advertise. I grew up watching sci-fi. Guess what? That has blood. That has gore. That has the titties, the tattoos, the whole thing because it's sci-fi. And advertisers were like, hey, you know what? I don't care. Go ahead. Put your manscaping commercial on the sci-fi channel. It's fine. Whereas
Shave
some
your
other
balls,
people
just hairless as this alien.
Yeah, exactly. And then they like And then somebody who's like for children toys isn't advertising on Sci-Fi. They're advertising on Cartoon Network. So the fucking brain like flippery that I've been coming across is like, why don't these like Twitch and like YouTube, why don't they just allow us, give us the content creators the agency to define our category? It's like we're almost there. We pretty much do it already. And then they just funnel it to like major categories. So I go in and I'm like, I play horror games. I swear, but I don't have a lot of like lewd content, but I can be vulgar. So that can be like
you
in
just
the
said
size, like a mature
brain fuckery.
Yeah, skull brain fuckery.
Right,
also,
continue.
like skull fucking. Yeah. Have you ever been? No, never mind. We don't need to go there.
What?
Anyways,
No, what? No, what? No, what? Oh my god.
Oh man, damn, this is right here, real time, guys. This is the difference
what's-
between how females live and men live. Hasn't even have a
females
good
get skull
fucking.
fucked. True.
Yeah.
That's how she thinks that there are females on the internet. It's kind of hilarious.
You're right. It's well, true. As the goddess of truth and humbleness, you should believe every word I say.
100%. Now, while you make me a sandwich, allow me to debunk all of your claims, okay? Because I don't agree with your perspective here, okay?
By the way, I would make the best fucking sandwich. You have no idea. I'm a fucking god at making sandwiches. So
Cool.
if I ever
Do
give
it.
you, yeah.
Nice flex,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, you won't.
But anyway, the point is, I don't necessarily agree with you. My complaint with Twitch is not necessarily how they handle how advertisers are on their website. You see, we are, I think, gunning for different things. You are gunning for the success of Twitch. I am gunning for the downfall.
I needed to succeed.
Oh, yeah,
of course I'm succeeding.
Yeah, your career's on Twitch.
Yes, my career is on the line. I need
different perspectives.
Listen, I learned that if I like to play video games, I need Twitch to succeed.
So anyway,
yes.
now that we understand that our perspectives are coming from different places, allow me to tell you my complaint, my debunking of the argument.
Oh, and I have those two.
This is
so
a 13-plus website, okay?
Yes.
Children are on this website. No one finds Twitch because they heard of Twitch. People find Twitch because their favorite YouTuber told them about Twitch, okay?
100%.
That is how people find Twitch. These are kids going to Twitch, opening Twitch, and using it as not necessarily as a gaming site. So the fact that they're just segregating it and shuffling it around in order to appease advertisements, but like it's like they know that it's bad, all right? And they know advertisers don't want to promote on it, so they know that it shouldn't be on the website. However, they're trying to find a way to keep it on the website because ultimately that's where a lot of their fucking money is coming from basically people that funnel viewers to their OnlyFans, which I think is something that should be banned and is not on their list. I think Twitch should not be used as an OnlyFans funnel in general. I think that's not appropriate. But they turn a blind eye to that because that's where a lot of the money is coming from when it comes to subscribers and stuff. Yeah. But instead of actually tackling it, they'll turn the blind eye, they'll put them in their own category to appease advertisers to support just chatting. It's a way for them to have the cake, get it, and eat it at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's a lot of cake.
Yeah, and
Jiggling
I think
cake, big cake,
little cake wrestling. Ooh, we love cake wrestling.
There's cake wrestling on Twitch?
Oh, no. But I think we just gave the next meta
Holy
a fucking
shit.
go.
That is so smart.
Yeah, we probably just came up with that. Somebody's going to be out there, they're going to freaking see that, and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, cake wrestling.
And can I also just say that I think that, like, the term female-presented nipples, I have never seen this term before in my life. We call them titties in my house.
Wait, do you even know what a titty is?
I've heard of them.
On those adult sites? Oh, Twitch! You saw them on Twitch!
I've seen so many! Alright, well, anyway, the VR chat thing, I think, is just, like, it's funny. It's like, again, it's like, now that it's gaming, we can get around it. Because, again, Twitch is a 13-plus site, but people are allowed to play 17-plus games on this 13-plus site. Like, it is a recipe for disaster.
Well, and that's, like, the fact they're trying to have their cake and eat it, too, is the big issue here.
Yeah, for sure.
Because they're trying, like, it's destructive to both parties. They need to make a stance on this. Because I do feel for, like, I get the business side. I want Twitch to start being profitable because I want it to survive. But on the other flip side, it's heart-wrenching to see all these people who have models, who spent a shit ton of money on these models, and now it's like they're either gone, they're terrified they're about to get deleted from Twitch, any number of those things, and they all have rights.
It's obviously really difficult to it's I don't know how they can't make like a grandfathering in-law because ultimately they want advertisers to feel comfortable advertising on the platform, and if this VTuber does not fit what they think advertisers would want, like, from their perspective, fuck the VTuber.
Well, exactly. Like, especially because I don't even know
ruthless,
if, like...
But that's business.
Yeah, that's business. That is, that statement at its very core is, we're in a business. Twitch is a business. YouTube is a business. And while it gives us a lot of free rights and reigns, and it's great, like I stream 8 hours a day, 5 days a week over at hermesmythos.twitchtv.com. Anyway.
That is literally not the URL. That is literally
I know.
you just sent them to some fucking gay porn website and you don't even know that. Okay? It's twitch.tv/hermesmythos. How are you so bad at this?
See, guys, he's such a simp. He knows my fucking URL.
Because all of them are formatted this way.
Oh my gosh, he's a simp for the whole company.
No, everyone on Twitch is formatted twitch.tv/username. And you're like, Hermes.mythos/Twitch plus Adventure Time.
He wants a goddess Hera with Adventure Time on the side.
She's literally having a self-gasm right now. All right.
I am.
Moving on.
But no, hold on. So
never mind, not moving on.
Yeah, no, we're not moving on yet.
We are
but
never leaving.
Like, cause I think that is kind of like, trust me, I'm better than all corporate America combined. Don't get that wrong.
You.
Don't get that twisted.
I do not trust you.
Oh yeah, no, 100% better. I could own.
I told
all
you
these
this before we even started that I do not trust you. I'm going into this Unhinged podcast venture with the mindset that likelihood is about 40% that you will backstab me at some point.
Wow, 40%. Yeah. I'm impressed. I was thinking like 90, but hey, no, 40 is
so
great.
my metric is that 1 in 4 streamers are awful people. That's my metric.
How am I not like 3 of those 4?
So you, being that from my past conversations with you, you seem like you are relatively unhinged. That's why it's more than 20%. That's why it's 40%.
So why would I backstab you?
Oh, I don't know. Clout.
What do you think the reasoning would be? I know the reasoning. I know why I'd backstab you.
Because you want to have sex with my wife.
Wait, are we allowed to say that? I thought that was supposed to be a secret.
It's a secret. Never mind.
Oh, okay. Remove that.
No, you can keep it in. It's okay. Now they'll never know if it's true. I add little.
Hey, well, listen. If you actually do have a wife, here's the thing. I would fuck both of you at the same time. So
okay, all right. We're bumping it up to 50% of the backstabbing thing. Right? This is not kosher at all.
Yeah.
I don't.
So chat. If we, it's not kosher.
Not kosher. Okay.
Sex is not kosher.
No, sex with you specifically.
Oh man, sex with me is a danger. It's a danger zone. What do you?
Okay. All right. Next time, how to have sex with Hermes. But for now, we'll focus on Twitch.
Okay, but listen, I just want to make this very clear between you and I and the internet. All right. If I was to backstab you, it would be completely for entertainment reasons. Oh. So.
Well, that's fine then.
Yeah. Just
that's okay. Whatever. Right? That's cool.
Yep.
We should come up with like a tier list. Reasons to backstab Nux.
Oh gosh, if we actually did that, you know how many people would take that seriously? Like, we'd be over here and I'd be like, so he told me that I had a cute hat and I would backstab him for that. That bitch, how dare he? My hat is obviously majestic, not cute. And then there would be like somebody else on the internet.
You literally put on a Reddit mod hat and you expect me to fucking glaze you for it.
Yes, exactly. But then, like, there would be somebody else on the internet, like one of your massive haters, and they'd be like, yeah, fuck Nux Taku. Oh my gosh, he needs to die.
So my new favorite Nux allegation is that the reason why I watch Adventure Time is because I'm trying to lure in a child audience to groom them. That's the new Nux allegation. It's been tickling my fancy.
It's so fucking insane. Like, I mean, you're like the epitome.
If I would groom them, I would do My Little Pony. Like, come on.
Oh,
no. Okay, anyway, we're not talking about how to groom your audience. That's a topic for Twitch and how they let Dr. Disrespect remain on the platform silent for 3 years after seeing those DMs. Okay? Enforcement of policies, my shriveling butthole. All right?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Well, and that's like... Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I was just gonna reiterate the fact that, like, so especially where I get really disconnected, and I had a good little giggle over it, was exactly the transition between the VTuber and the VR chat thing, right? Like, okay, again, I'll play devil's advocate in favor of the business on the idea that
you are so narrow-sighted. You are so narrow-sighted.
Oh, let me finish my thought. Let me finish.
All right, get finished. I pre-watched already what you were going to say, so say it.
Cause yeah, of course. So like obviously large streamers are targeted, right? Like, we're not gonna pretend they're not. There's always gonna be, hey, Nux, there's always gonna be a circumstance where if you're high on the list, if you're in the 1%, there's gonna be somebody that wants to watch your downfall.
Okay, this is definitely not a 1% thing. Okay, it's
true.
Probably
it
like
really
more,
isn't.
It's more like a top 20 thing than a 1% thing. I think 1%, top 1% get fucked just like the rest of us. Okay.
Yeah, but like when it comes to, and here's something that I really don't like. They did compare, like, people are comparing VR chat with like gaming. I disagree with that.
Bingo.
Yeah.
But it's not just comparing. It's all about the advertiser categories. Welcome to the real world. I bet you that if you streamed regular VTuber lewd shit, but you were in the VR chat category, no one would care. Yeah. No one would care.
Yep. Exactly.
No one would kitty at you.
And that's where I'm like, okay, like, here's the thing. Like, fine. You want to have these rules about how VTubers have to play by the same rules that your flesh tubers do. Fine. Okay, whatever. But in the VR chat thing is like, okay, well, you have agency over your own character in VR chat. Just like I have agency over what my VTuber model looks like, which it sounds like that's the biggest core of the debate, right? Twitch is like, you have say in the design of your character. Your design of the character has to follow these rules. But then it's like when they go into VR chat,
I don't think it's the control of the character as much as it's a video game character that you can make. They make that distinction. It's a video game character,
and it
as opposed to a VTuber avatar, which is a representation of you.
Yeah,
but the irony is, like, a VR chat character is a representation of you, just in a video game. That's why it's such a stupid fucking delineation that only could exist for the sake of sucking off some advertisers to be like, oh, that's good. So don't advertise in the VR chat category. We're all good.
Because I literally, with the way the rules are, because the wording is what got me like rubbed the wrong way. Because I'm like, okay, I can understand. Okay. This was my ultimate hot take on the situation. I was literally like, the wording is fuck all awful. What they should have said to follow the same trend as what they're clearly saying here is you have to follow your model in VR chat has to follow the same rules as all the others. Like, you have to wear this attire. When you design your VR chat character, it has to follow these rules because VTubers have to follow them. Tubers, quote unquote, have to follow them, quote unquote. And so when you make your VR model, it has to also follow these rules. However, the caveat is if somebody in VR chat runs up to you and activates Mog 5000 and starts grinding on you and is clearly maliciously trying to get you banned, you will be okay. Well, as long as you take appropriate action to like not have like not to be like humping them back or something. No, because in the reality
is an obvious bullshit policy that Twitch will never say because I think they like to keep it over people's heads to make sure that they do make sure that their stream is in fact not having that go on. But like if I hypothetically walked onto, I don't know, somebody's stream, okay? Somebody's streaming. I walk onto the stream and I fucking drop my pants. Okay, drop my pants on their stream. Everybody they should not get banned for nudity. I should get banned for nudity. And therefore, they shouldn't be able to platform me anymore. But who cares that it happened on their stream? It's like if you're walking around in public doing an IRL stream and you see some fucking awful shit happen in the background. That is not your fault and should not be your fault.
Exactly. You would think when you're using like 2 brain cells, that's exactly how the wording should have been, right?
I think Twitch's entire system is so fucking flawed because they have these rules that they don't enforce when they don't want to enforce, and they don't write things that should be normal, obvious decision making for any competent person. That's why Twitch is such a clown show, and why I'm enjoying the unhinged downfall of Twitch.
Oh yeah, I love being. No. Wait a minute. No. When we get Dan Clancy on here, I'm gonna fix Twitch. I'm going to fix Twitch.
Dan Clancy will not be surviving on our show more than 3 minutes because that's when I will ask him the Hasan Piker ban question. And that is when he will promptly leave. Because what's he going to say? I'll duct tape your
bitch-ass mouth. I will bitch-ass your mouth.
Wait, so you're saying I should save that for like later in the episode?
Yeah, we need to hook him first, okay? You don't slap him in the face in 2 seconds and that's what I do to you, okay?
So you mean I shouldn't be like, so Dan Clancy, terrorism. That's not like a good...
No, that's not a good. No, you say, "Hey, Dan Clancy, love the mustache."
No, I would start with the mustache to be.
There you go. That's exactly. Yeah. And then you go into the terrorism.
Are you teaching me how to riz?
Yes, because
How
you
to
clearly
Riz
need
CEO.
it.
Dang,
You really
nice
need
mustache. And is that a lot of money in your pocket? Very cool. Very cool.
Yep.
Love that.
I too wish to have that money in my pocket one day. Thank you.
That's awesome. Have you made any like obviously and blatant favoritism tinted bands recently? I love those. No offense. It's probably not your fault.
Yeah.
Wink.
Yeah.
Then I would wink.
Thank you.
Then
Thank
I
you.
would be like-
Make sure you say hi too. Hi and wink. It's an important combo.
Okay,
I don't know
you
why
have to
people
stop asking me to do that to people. You don't understand.
Why is it such a thing? You just say
It's
hi
a
and
problem.
wink.
It's a problem because I am a very honest,
Why?
commitment-driven fellow. Okay, and you will
So
notice
who cares?
this
That's not
throughout
my
my
problem.
career. And then you have
That's not-
freaking Hermes. Every time you talk to her, or don't even talk to her, you just think about her in any context. She will send
he
you the
thinks about me a
message.
lot.
Oh, send regards to your barber and wink at him for me. It's like holy shit.
Dude,
I'm
yeah.
not going to do that.
I did that. I actually did that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was not like.
But
a
can we
complete
reel back a
hypothetical.
second and
That is
just
a true story.
emphasize, editor, can we reel back and just emphasize that he admitted that every time I talk to him, it's on the like in line with each time he thinks of me. I DM him like 100 times a day.
That's not
So
how it
he's
works.
he's
You're
thinking
doing
he's
it the wrong
thinking
way.
of me all the
It's
time.
the other way around. You are literally the wrong end of the human centipede right now.
No, I'm pretty sure you literally said that. You were all like, Hermes here. Every time you think of her, suddenly there's like a DM
because I go
in
to therapy.
Oh, hey, did you say hi and wink at your therapist?
Shut the. Okay, we move on. The next category. Hip coverage is an often forgotten in this rule. Please be sure your VTuber model covers this area.
Oh shit. This one, this was so crazy for me because I kid you not, that statement hit so hard, so true. Because I went through, I read the first paragraph, and then I got to the second paragraph, I read the hip rule is often forgot. I was like, wait, hips are banned? I had to go back to paragraph 1, and sure as shit, hips were written there.
That's crazy. Because, like, it's such a clown show because every time I see, like, the new Twitch roll, it's like, oh, yes, be careful that your hips are covered. Unless you're in the hot tub section, in which case you could wear 2 Band-Aids and a cork.
Ooh, also a good idea. No, I would never actually do that. I make my community work for it. They're still trying to get anything beneath the breast right now. They're working hard, so I can't just make that easy for them. It's tough being me.
She fucking knows what she's doing. Fucking milking them. Oh my god.
But
these fucking dominatrix streams.
Dude, and part of this is like, I think this is actually a huge showcase of how disconnected Twitch is about understanding VTuber culture. Because the thing about it is like again, they make their statement clear. They're like, we want VTubers to dress like the
humans.
average person. Yeah, like humans. And so please consider that. And I was like, yeah, but
anime. Look at how anime characters dress.
Exactly. And I was like, they're not understanding that a lot of people that become VTubers, of course the spectrum is large, but a lot of them have a history in anime. We grew up with anime. We this stuff, it's fine with us. We're not afraid of hips. Hips don't lie. Why are we like, I was literally like, wait, when did hips become off limits? Like, we don't like hips as a society anymore. We don't like hip sway. Is that what? We going back to Little House on the Prairie? What do you mean?
I think you're missing something. I think it's that people like hips too much. Just it's like saying that we're banning boobs because we hate boobs. No, we love boobs. Just to be clear, to be fully clear, okay?
Yeah.
We love them. They're fantastic.
Boobs are terrifying. Yeah, I know. Dio shoved her whole arm into my boobs when we did our. Yeah, true. Thank you. Heard it here. Please clip that out of context for me, editors. Let me know in the comment sections
below. What gets your attention more? Subway Surfers brain rot gameplay or boobs?
Or just me in general. My hat is also very glorious.
Who are you again?
I'm sure most of chat is gonna say my hat.
I'm sure. All right. Sure.
They know class when they see it.
You are fucked.
No, they're
dead.
No,
destroyed.
They love my hat. We established that me, Hermes, because I'm actually a shapeshifter. I'm actually the hat. The body is just a puppet.
Stop rewriting your lore every 4 seconds. The point is, I feel like people that watched anime, especially in Japanese, like they have undergone like a level of stress training that the regular human populace have not been able to do. It's like you will have the most fucking insane high school DxD bath scene. Everyone's naked, throwing fucking shit at each other, or whatever they do in high school DxD, and there's subtitles, and your eyes will not waver. You will be reading those subtitles no matter what goes on.
Oh wait, what? You read subtitles?
You read? Anyway,
yeah, what?
The next rule. Festival and beachwear allow slightly more revealing clothing when within the relevant category. See, it's all about the category. It's not about the setting, it's about the category. We'll get to the setting in a second. Allowing the showing of hips and underbust, butt, genitalia, and female-presenting nipples must be... Why did they say female-presenting nipples? It's such a weird sentence. People don't talk like that.
Dia was talking about, she was reading some Reddits one day, and she was like, the description in it was like, the guy was like calling somebody a female, and she was like, that just... It makes me feel like an animal or something. I hate it. And I was like, that's such a female thing for you to say, female.
Wow. Oh my God. One of the reasons why I decided I needed my co-host to be a woman for this specific Unhinged podcast is because I want to do a lot of anti-woman propaganda, and I need a woman to literally be here and take that blame for me.
I'm so excited.
You are my N-word pass against women.
Yeah, thank goodness. I'm so happy to be here.
If you ever want to insult men, then look no further. You don't actually need me, because that's somehow accepted, so you're fine.
Actually, on that, we're gonna sidetrack here a second. It's kind of funny because we're sidetracked. I gotta talk about my females, okay? We gotta talk about the females.
Positive
here
or negative? Carry on then.
Yeah. So actually, funny enough, I think the vast majority of women out there don't really I think they see stupid shit being blown out of proportion way more, like understandably. But it's always just like this one female out there, right? That's like, yeah, this guy looked at. And oh my gosh, I felt violated, and then she pops off because she has a shit ton of fucking followers or some shit, and then the news is reporting on it and being like, oh my gosh, women are getting sexually assaulted by gays now, man, watch out.
What the
and
fuck
then the rest
news
of
are
us
you
females,
reading? Holy shit.
And then,
what are you
and then the rest of us women
I take it all back. We are completely pro women on this show. You went too far. I don't
hear that,
acceptable.
Chat? You hear that? I fucking made Taku bend the knee. Please
listen.
Subscribe
I know it when I'm beat.
Okay. Cause literally, it's so crazy. I've had so many things news. Oh gosh, gaming fucking journalism. But there's the whole the chicks were going off about how they felt freaking violated because they were getting teabagged in Valorant.
Was that on my favorite show? The Chicks Were Pricks.
Yeah, exactly. Chicks were pricks. That's the next segment. Calm down. But I think the vast majority of female gamers and women in general, we don't feel violated when we get teabagged.
We speak on behalf of all women when Hermes says this.
I do. Yes.
Yes, we do.
I am a representative of no, not all women. 95% of women. I don't I said, the ones that are freaking out. I don't know what she's about to say,
but I condone it wholeheartedly.
Yes, thank you. I got a male permission to say my words. Society.
I got you.
It's thanks.
Sometimes you just need a man to tell you when you're allowed to talk. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Thank you. You let me out of the kitchen. I'm so happy. I'm free.
It was a good sandwich.
I know it was. It was perfect.
Okay, proceed, woman.
Yeah, I really, because I've known so many women gamers and stuff like that, and that is not our first thought. That is not our first thought. When we get teabagged in a fucking video game, we're like, you son of a bitch, you did not, how fucking dare you? And then we switch on to our main.
I will hunt you down and your brood, and I will eliminate your bloodline.
Yeah, we sit there in front of fucking Spawn and we murder them. We're like, we were happy to try a new character. We were fine playing the off character because we just wanted to enjoy the game. But then you played the cheapest ass fucking character. You killed me and then you teabagged me. And I'm not thinking I'm a victim. I'm thinking vengeance.
It's funny because whenever I see that argument, the victim argument, it always in my mind, it's almost always a defense mechanism. Sometimes it's really true. Okay.
Yeah.
There are
and that's
definitely
the sad part about it, right?
Situations where women are harassed, where minorities are targeted in certain ways. Where shocker of a lifetime, racism is real. I know.
And sexism.
Whatever.
And sexism. About that.
For sure.
I'm the balancer.
But whenever you have a situation recently, the P Diddy thing, right? So P Diddy was exposed for running a whole lot of awful shit. Whatever. I don't want to get into it. I made a whole Diddy Diddler deep dive the other day, but
rich people.
But so anyway,
I'm eating the rich over here.
My favorite thing is I actually like rich people. I would in fact want to be one, if I could choose. So
you're not? Damn, that sucks.
Listen, I have to make believe I'm poor, so they donate on Patreon. Shout out to patrons, but the point that I'm trying to make is when Diddy got arrested, okay, the cops, they broke into his house, they arrested him, all right? Now realize the allegations against him were 100 different 120 different allegations of drugging and assault and trafficking and like all the worst stuff you could think of.
Yeah.
And P. Diddy's wife said that it was a hate crime because they're black.
Yeah.
And it's like, woman, that is not why he was arrested, okay?
Yeah. But, like, and here's the thing, like, because at the end of the day, of course she's gonna say that, right? Like, if she's that much into him or whatever, like, she's not gonna be like, oh yeah, no, that was justly fucking. She's probably just as fucked up as he is, allegedly.
See, but that's
maybe.
the thing.
I don't fucking know.
I think you're making the point that when there isn't an actual legitimate defense, it's so much easier to just land on that. It's like when a YouTuber gets canceled and they play the race card or the gender card.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, that just means you don't actually have an argument. It's like, oh, why are people harassing you? Oh, because they're incels. Yeah, sure. That's why they're attacking you. Because they're all incels.
It's deflecting. Yeah, it's absolutely deflecting. Like, and that's what, like, it drives me nuts. It pisses me off. Probably for the same reason it pisses everybody else off. Because it's just so intellectually dishonest. It's obviously.
I think that is sexism. Right? That actively hurts people that actually are harassed because they're women or because they're a minority. Yeah. Like, that, because that does happen. But because everyone is a Diddy cried wolf, it's worthless.
Yeah.
It delegitimizes real victims. It's like
and that's what
when people come out with fake sexual assault allegations, they're not just ruining the person's life that they're alleging that they did something wrong, but they're also ruining the lives of actual victims that people aren't going to believe because there's so many people that push false shit.
Yeah, it's weirdly a fucking example of, like, The Boy Who Cried Wolf, internet edition. Like, these actual victims, it's extremely hard and very, like, just, it's extremely hard for a victim to come out and talk about it and get the help they need.
I feel like you've inspired me right now, and I'm gonna talk about something very personal.
Oh, okay.
I was in fact victimized once, and it was a very traumatic thing, and I still think about it to this day. It was when I started the Unhinged podcast with Hermes. He abuses me. She's a monster.
Yes,
take these words seriously. All right, this is gonna be like the Justin Bieber call out, like in the early Diddy albums. All right, stop being so proud, women.
Oh gosh, I love listening to men just beg for me and admit
how
that
on
I'm,
earth
like,
do you
top.
hear that? This is like selective.
He's like,
fucking
do you
KSI?
Guys, come on. Okay. In the comments below, tell me you did not hear that. Like, you literally envisioned Nux on his hands and knees begging me to stop. No one envisioned that. And I was like stepping on him, right? Like, you saw that in your eyes. Please, chat, prove my point here.
Woman, you are delusional.
Yes, actually.
Very cool. The next
I'm
thing on the Twitch category, okay? See, this is why I feel like we needed to actually have specific structured episodes, like on specific topics. Otherwise, we would just fucking end up in New Zealand by the end of the episode.
I'm surprised that we're doing as good as we are.
Yeah,
I already see the
we're good teamwork. Yeah. Good teamwork, guys. Yeah, we are really killing it here. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I already see the comments down below that are like, yeah, so we starting this with about Twitch, and then it's like talking about sexism and racism and geopolitical problems. They're already going to say it. I know they're going to say it.
Yeah, we are definitely doing a good job keeping this on track. Us, the two of us. Yeah, right.
I mean, editors really don't do anything, do they? Like, why do we even have them?
That is not the implication I was making, okay? All right? So now, back to us. Continuing this topic, which we are both doing a good job to stay on. It says static or slightly animated artwork for scenes such as stream starting, be right back, and stream ending artwork must follow all of our guidelines. Again, super fucking basic, obvious bullshit, right? Like, again, they don't want fucking porn on the just chatting site.
I think we're speculating that Dio might have to change her BRB screen. Have you seen Dio's BRB screen?
Dionysus?
Yeah.
God, Mythos, you guys are fucking awesome.
Oh, we are honestly the greatest. I've been advertising ourselves as the greatest generation to ever generate. Yeah. I don't know if I can find it real quick. Here, continue the conversation. I'll see if I can find Dio's BRB screen for you.
Degenerate. Got him. So the next one is
Degeneration Nation.
If you are in a setting such as pool, hot tub, or beach that may not be real, props do not require water within them for us to still consider you in the correct context. You know what that means?
Yes.
Fucking film your porn on our website. Just get an inflatable shit in the background. And you know why this is even worse? You know why this is even worse? Because VTubers are not real. You fucking put a pool PNG on the stream.
I didn't even think of that. And you're right.
You ready to get even harder?
Yeah, go ahead and look in your DMs real quick while you're saying this. Yeah,
I'll look in my DMs. Yep, that's a camel toe.
Yeah, where did your eyes go?
Whole ass fucking asshole on my. Yeah, all right, love that.
Wait, I don't think that's an asshole you're looking at. I think there's like the whole package.
All holes are goals, as they say.
Yeah, where'd you get that one from?
Holes. I love holes. Everyone loves holes. But anyway,
hey, dude, I read that book.
From the holes for just a moment, because I saw a lot of them in my DMs right now. I will be pressing charges. I will be hiring Diddy's lawyer to defend me on these fucking allegations. But
he won't save you from me.
That's not true. He made a good argument about the
It doesn't
oil.
matter. Mine will be better.
Buy baby oil in bulk. You know what I'm saying? Us Americans, we buy in bulk. But the point that I'm trying to make is when it says that props are allowed even if they don't have water, a PNG is a prop. This isn't just an excuse for VTubers. You realize this is an excuse for anyone to be naked on Twitch at all times, well, mostly naked, in a bikini at all times on Twitch, as long as they have a PNG of a pool on their screen. Yeah. This is just license. It's like, you know, like the little watermarks? Like you're going to have fucking pool watermarks on streams as an excuse for people to do whatever they want. But Twitch will gladly turn a blind eye from the fact that they have 13-year-olds on their website going to the pools category to meet their new hot OnlyFans waifu. Because at least it's in a different category and advertisers are advertising on the Just Chatting page.
Yeah. And like, I mean, now like again, it's just like Twitch is trying to have his cake and eat it too. Like they have to make a decision. They really just have to they have to pick a side of the fence. Like they want to. They won't. Yeah, and they will. Of course they will. They want
coomers and gooners, but simultaneously they want gamers.
Yeah. Well, and I think that would actually be the end of the website if they bastardize gaming, because gaming is the root of where Twitch came in, and there's a lot of people that gaming.
So again, this is some back end info, but your streams make more money based on ads if you're streaming in, let's say, the Fortnite category than if you're streaming in the ASMR category. Because more games want to promote their games on Twitch on gaming categories.
Yep. And these dev companies, because any streamer streaming a video game is free advertisement for an advertiser.
Yeah, unless you're streaming Nintendo, in which case you're violating copyright or something.
Oh, Nintendo is a whole, oh my gosh, we're gonna need like a whole gaming segment, because like did you see that Sony announced Pal World was going to the Sony PlayStation literally 2 days after Nintendo had mentioned that they were dropping the huge ass lawsuit against Pal World? Oh, conspiracy.
God, I do conspiracies.
Yeah.
They are fun.
Yeah.
They're titillating. Emphasis on tit.
No, go ahead. Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was gonna let you finish. I didn't want to stop you.
And you didn't. But anyway, that's all of the relevant Twitch policy changes and why they're not actually going to matter, because Twitch has always prevented most of this stuff and have never actually enforced it when it mattered. They have a good time about enforcing things when they feel like they want to, and they have a good time about not enforcing things when they don't want to. They also don't even need to supply a reason as to why they enforce the things that they do. We saw Dr. Disrespect got banned on Twitch, and it was years until we find out why. And we only ended up finding out why because Dr. Disrespect fucking admitted it himself.
Dude, that tweet, I wish I was around. When he literally made that tweet, straight up admitted that they were a child, and then or underage, quote unquote. And then they literally, he edited the post real time.
You could argue that he made some edits on his tweet.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, Dr. Kid Inspect really did not do good for Twitch there.
Well, and here's the thing, as the final notes and everything, my heart shatters because at the end of the day, Twitch is part of Amazon. Even if Amazon is Twitch is hemorrhaging money, it's still fucking Amazon. It's a $3 trillion industry. And yes, I want Amazon to Twitch to be profitable because I want to sit around and play fucking video games and make some dudes laugh, and chicks, equal.
Sometimes I forget that you have passions that aren't directly causing chaos and insulting me.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
I'm a layered woman. Go figure.
Women are like onion.
Exactly.
They make you cry.
Yep, all the time. I try so hard too. I want him to wake up in misery. No, but it's it's at the end of the day, my heart goes out so hardcore because I've seen like the aftermath of this too, right? Like it's us, the content creators, that if they wake up one morning and they get a 7-day ban, that's a whole week out of a month. And not the vast majority of people.
It's a whole week out of a month.
There's only 4 of them. There's only 4 of them.
A week out of a month. You sound like Trump. You know Trump. Did you see Trump's windmill speech? It's the greatest speech he's ever given.
So, is that about the birds?
Yes, it is about the birds. Windmills, they're bird graveyards. Anyway, it's a good speech. But the point is, my favorite part of his speech is, pollution is big in our world, but our world is tiny compared to the universe. Like, he says that in the speech, and I'm like, yo, he is spitting right now.
Yeah, spitting actual facts. A fucking messiah. Oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't joke about that. He's actually been trying to promote, he's rebranding himself as, like, the messiah. But no, like, at the end of the day, like, a week does matter in because of bills, right? For us, for content creators. Like, when you're doing about 100 subs or whatever, alarm. When you're doing 100 subs or whatever, that a week could leave you without bill, like under the water to pay bills and stuff like that.
I would make this argument, but I don't believe it myself. I'm just saying it for the sake of covering all our bases. Now, I don't believe this. Right? Full disclaimer: what I'm about to tell you, I don't believe it at all.
Cut it.
It's almost like Amazon doesn't actually give a shit about you.
Dude,
but no, I wouldn't go that far.
No, that's crazy thought. Like, ridiculous. They care about us so much, they're giving us like next day delivery. Nobody who gives you next day delivery does not care about you.
True.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, seeing the aftermath of all this, because I mean, we've fucking yapped about this whole thing and whatnot, and like I said, I can look at the business side of it because I want the company to be profitable for my own selfish reasons. But it's so much worse just seeing people being like, I don't know if I can pay my bills. Like, what do I do? And then it rolls into the fact, like, well, not only can I not pay my bills, but how do I get like how do I pay for the clothes to make it so I can start streaming again? And it's all just
so true. What if the streamer is like literally does not have clothes to cover their hips? They're fucked.
Yeah. The thing is, a lot of Dio whipped out like just a head. She's like, I'm streaming now, guys. This is it. This is me. I'm a floating head.
Let's go.
Yeah, and
I give you head. No, that sounds wrong.
Yeah.
But
hey, but that's okay. That's only a week ban. Well, I guess they're both week bans. Huh?
So, but the thing is, there's no such thing as a week ban or a 3-day ban or a 1-day ban or a perma ban. It's whatever Twitch decides is right. All right. Gideon raids Pokemon and gets a lifetime ban on the platform. All right, girl.
I forgot about that.
Eats the avocado, as they say. And week ban, she's so back, right? Dude, every time you have a new Twitch meta, these Twitch metas are designed to create sexual content. And again, if Twitch actually takes itself seriously and they really don't allow sexual content on the platform, if someone is actually doing sexual content and intends to make sexual content and it is undeniably sexual content, they shouldn't come back. But Twitch has this format where they want people to keep coming back because ultimately people watch sexual content.
Yeah, of course. Freaking
it's
look
like
at Pornhub.
I think it was Morgpie that like streamed, like put a green underwear and then just used her underwear as a green screen to play video games. It's like
the video game was on her underwear.
Yeah, like they're geniuses. They're incredible.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, like, at the end of the day, people always find loopholes.
Amaranth got banned like 30 times on Twitch. It's like, how do you get banned 30 times on Twitch?
Yeah. And I'm all for, like, because people make mistakes, right? I mean, not everybody's me. They're not perfect incarnate. They don't make every perfect decision in any given second. So, like,
I love how she said people make mistakes, and then as the analogy, it was people aren't all like me, which is funny, but it doesn't actually describe what you were talking about at all.
That I'm perfect in all conceivable ways, and I would never make a mistake because I'm perfect. Yeah. So anyways, so since that's not the reality of the world, like, you slip up and you do something silly and you might not understand the consequences or whatever else. And so getting like a slap on the wrist, I think, is completely healthy.
Oh, yeah,
like, I think it's completely, but it's again, why are some people getting 5, 6, 7, 8, 30 bans, like suspensions? Okay,
and some people get
that's
instantly
a repeat.
nuked off the platform for something arguably a lot less insidious when it comes to the policies.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it's like, I think every single person, Twitch, Dan Clancy, listen, I don't know what you need. I don't know if what Rufus, is that your guys' AI system? We gotta get that going. Like, because I feel like you need AI to just be consistent. That is what a lot of people are looking for. We just want to know, clear cut, what we're not gonna fucking lose our money over. Like, just and then do it across the board. Just do it across the board.
It needs to be a fair system, but ultimately, being that Twitch is technically a private company, they do have the ability to do whatever they want, and they definitely show their hand that they are more than willing to actually enforce policies the way they see fit. Ultimately, I don't think that's ever going to change. I think this will always be a source of criticism. I don't know, the fact that, let's say, Destiny is permabanned on Twitch, and Hasan has never been banned on Twitch. And
why did Destiny get banned?
They make very similar content in general. I would argue that Hasan probably breaks more rules in his streams than Destiny does.
Oh, yeah.
But for whatever reason, he's a golden boy on Twitch, and they keep him. For me, it's all about the favoritism and the enforcement, and for me, I don't actually believe it'll change. See, the beauty of this world is you can always count on chaos to be there, which is why you should subscribe to the Unhinged podcast, because Hermes said one thing in this, into all of her yapping, she said one thing that I completely agree with. She is the I can fix her archetype character, and she will never be fixed. Right? She's that beautiful paradox of not being able to fix someone, but you feel like you can, but you just won't. Don't hang on the fact that I called you a beautiful paradox. It was referring to the paradox. It was not referring to you. You are, in fact, fantastically average, and I appreciate you for it.
Oh, I'm taking that out of context. I'm gonna post it on Twitter. I mean, X right now, actually. It's just gonna be your voice saying how I am perfect.
I did that word did not even come out of the mouth. It did not even, it was not even said. All right, not even said. It's a Nux character AI, and it actually was like glazing me. All right, get out of here, character AI. Anyway, subscribe. Hopefully next week we will do this, unless we cancel the podcast by then. We might.
Or we get canceled by the world. We won't though. Listen,
you the only person that can cancel yourself.
You've created the perfect circumstance of balance. You're just a mess. You're cancelable. You have a very cancelable face, and you'll undoubtedly get canceled. Except I'm here now. I'm perfection. I am a goddess gamer. I am the greatest goddess gamer the world has ever seen.
Are you supposed to be like the balance here? Are you insane? Did you have a lobotomy
I'm the
off
up tier down. I am the up tier down. I am the top tier bottom. Yeah. So the podcast will be fine. My dick.
Wise words. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you a lot, actually.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
Yeah. So thank you all.
Simp.
Tune in next time.
You literally just talked about how you wanted my tits on your dick. What do you mean?
I did not say that. Again. This is unbelievable. I'm so glad we have you. You are literally speaking for all women when you take me out of context.
True.
Like, you are so cool.
95. I don't want to take the Karens.
Karen.
I don't want the Karens. I want all the other women. I speak for them. I give them the voice of reason that the world needs to hear from the women species.
Shout out to 95% of women that deserve our affection. Stay weird, fam.
Hell yes.
Check out Hermes.
Yes.
Link in the description.
I play video games. I actually play a lot of video games. I yap for an hour, and then I play a shit ton of video games. I'm very good at them. My chat loves to banter and shit talk me, but they'd never go too deep into it because I'm obviously perfection and I never mess up. So all they do is rain me in praise and
those
never
YouTube
laugh
comments
at me.
that say that my doctor told me I have 8 hours left to live. What do I do with that time? Well, you would go to a Hermes stream and then realize that 8 hours is too long. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye. So you are recording and your VTuber model.
Yes, and so, there's a green screen right behind it.
Amazing.
And I'm looking at the screen right now.
Beautiful. So if you clicked stop recording, you would be able to access the footage.
What a genius trouble. Let's try that right now.
Okay, try it. No, seriously. Click stop recording.
I am. I'm definitely doing that right now.
All right. Click stop recording. Now go find that footage.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. All right, go back and
start.
Hold
on. Time out. Stop talking.
No. Did you just shush me?
I did, bitch. And okay, so I hear my own voice. Is that fine on the recording?
As opposed to what?
I don't know. It's recording my voice. Is that a good sign?
That is what you should be recording. I'm not sure
Perfect.
what else you to
Perfect.
record.
I don't know how to do collabs with people outside. I just hit buttons and shit is like 90% scuffed. So
all right, hit the button.